Hey guys, good to have you back. If you haven't seen my recent video, I suggest you go check it out. As I mentioned before, I've tried every single diet I knew, except perhaps the ice cream diet. I mean, that sounds just too good to be true, doesn't it? Anyways, I digress. So in this video, I'm going to be mentioning each diet one by one, the pros and cons, and what I think about it. Number one is the SAD, which stands for the Standard American Diet, or the Standard Australian Diet, because I live in Australia obviously. And what this diet requires is that you follow the food pyramid. So you know the food pyramid, how it has like grains, 6 to 11 grains, 6 to 11 servings of grains at the bottom, and then fruits and veggies, and then meats, and then fats at the top, right? And they also advocate that you eat 6 meals a day. I mean, when have we heard of that before, right? The results I got from this diet was perhaps pretty good. The first 2 to 4 weeks, the weight just dropped, and then after that, right, it started slowing down, and then it came to a plateau, came to a halt. And then, so I just thought, I probably need to exercise more, I probably need to eat less. And guess what happened? I got hungry, and obviously the weight started going up. So in the end, this diet failed for me. This led me to the second diet I tried, which is the high protein, low fat, low carb diet, because I thought carbs made you fat, and I thought fat made you fat as well. So why not just chuck both of them out, right? So then again, it was just a high protein diet, and the results was boom, very similar. It was just like a starvation, semi-starvation diet, and yeah, that led to another failure, which led me to the third diet, the low fat diet. Maybe I thought, carbs doesn't make you fat. Maybe it's just the bad carbs that makes you fat. So then I tried incorporating the good carbs back in, the whole grains, the pastas. And yep, I kept my fat low as well. And you know what? Same exact result. Exactly the same. And so I kept searching and researching, and I found out about the Atkins diet. So I bought the book. Basically what the Atkins diet is that you eat as much protein, as much fat as you want, and you cut down the carbs. Now this diet is probably one of the best diets so far, because my weight just kept coming down. But as every other diet, it kind of came to a halt, and then it just stopped there. It didn't go back up. I didn't feel hungry, but it just stopped there. And I was wondering, why is that so? This can't be true, you know what I mean? Like, don't tell me I failed again. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the vegetarian diet. Oh man, I've only tried this for 2 weeks. I kept jogging and jogging. I didn't go to gym, right? So my protein was really low because it's obviously a vegetarian diet. So you just want high carb, low fat maybe. I don't know the premise of it. And of course low protein, because you don't eat animals in the vegetarian diet. So yeah, I just kept losing weight, semi-starvation like usual, but instead I lost my muscle, my hard-earned muscle. Actually, I didn't really earn the muscle, I just had it from the start, but I just lost the muscle. Okay, at that point I was really depressed. Like, what do you want me to do? I know I couldn't look back. I know that if I train harder I'll get more hungry. So, what do? I think I just gotta keep looking. I just gotta get my mind right. I gotta stay positive. I gotta keep looking. And then so I searched the internet for all types of diets, and I came across a paleo diet, which makes a lot of sense to me. What the paleo diet is just simply the caveman diet. So you eat anything and everything that only includes in nature. So like fruits, seasonal fruits, meats that you hunt down, a few veggies here and there, but mainly it's the meats. Now I was really excited at this point. I thought this was the diet, this was the one. It had to be the one. So as the results kept coming down, right? It was going well, then it just stopped again. So I tried incorporating carb cycling, and then still it stopped. The thing about the paleo diet is that it's really high in protein, moderately to low carb, and moderate to low fat as well. And I believe that the problem was too much protein. So then again I kept researching and I found one more diet, the holy diet, the right diet for me, the ketogenic diet. What the ketogenic diet is essentially really high fat. And I mean high fat, like 85% of my total calories high fat, including saturated fat, if you know what I mean. And also it's around 10% protein, maybe 10 to 15% protein, and maybe like 5% carbs or less. This diet got me steamrolling. I just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. It was like unbelievable. Like, I think I found the answer. I think the problem was my fat was always too low, never too high, and my protein was always too high and never too low, and of course carbs was always low. Now, I don't want to say that this is the diet that's best for everyone. I mean, like, no diet fits. There's no one diet that fits all. According to the weight loss studies, most of the obese and overweight people, they lost an average of 30 to 40 pounds, even higher in some cases, in a low carb, high fat diet. But because this diet was so controversial because of the high amounts of fat in it, that the government and the health authorities and others considered it unsafe, because like saturated fat causes heart disease, right? Right? Do you really think so? You just have to find out. So guys, I'm just giving my take on the different diets out there and my experiences on them. So if you want to listen to my advice and follow the ketogenic diet, I reckon it's a good start. If you don't believe me, follow the other diets and see how it goes. If you have any questions about this topic, just leave a comment down below or email me. Either way is fine. And I'll see you in the next video.